All right, everybody, we are on episode 2 of the Demon Buffalo of Amoria. Just to give you guys a quick recap of episode 1 in case you missed it on podcast, which we're now on Spotify and on the U of the Tubes. And the peaceful hamlet of Amoria is under siege by a fiendish creature that resembles a massive buffalo with blazing blue eyes, prowling the outskirts and terrorizing anyone who enters the dark forests around Amoria. Our heroes last time, after having a few misadventures around town and setting an entire establishment on fire, decided to go on their particular trip down the road of the Six of the Nines, and they came upon a cart. Once they got over towards that cart, one of our wonderful characters decided to send down a giant lightning bolt that destroyed probably like a quarter of the forest and almost killed everybody in the party. Luckily, after a few very lucky rolls, they came back and they are now on the path of the Six of the Nines in a kind of like a crater now that's about probably about a foot deep, and everything is charred and on fire and in ash with a bunch of dead bodies around them. With that being said, we're going to jump right into our adventure today of episode 2 of the Demon Buffalo. And what would you guys like to do now?
I would like to ask everyone who is mad at me right now.
Me.
Okay.
How can I make it up to y'all guys? What can I do?
20 gold.
Give me like
You got
at
20
least
gold from
15 health
looting
back.
the other guys, right? Disperse it between the people that you
Yeah,
killed.
give us
How
some,
many
bro.
people do we have here that I need to disperse between?
One, two,
What are
three,
your
four,
items that
five,
you have right
six,
now?
seven, eight.
No.
Okay,
There's 8 people here with us right
Wait,
now.
wait. How big was the goat that we saw?
I don't know.
The goat that got vaporized?
Baby goat.
Oh, the goat is
He was a-
dead.
he was
It's
a baby
gone.
Goat is dead.
I wanted to eat
It
that
is no
goat.
longer with us
hear
right
me
now.
out. Hear me out. I saw the baby goat. I can wild shape. Y'all guys can ride me.
It's
But it was a baby goat.
guys,
We're gonna crush you.
dude, the baby goat is like a foot off the ground. You would kill the goat.
Glenn, because
I
of
still have
you.
another life though. after
So
that.
are you now wild shaping into a small goat?
Listen.
Okay.
I'm not.
Listen to me. Just put the gold in the bag, little bro. Because of you, I only have 1 revival spell left.
Yeah.
Okay. Because of that, I'm most intimidated by this one. I don't know your name.
This one is crazy.
And you're the healer,
Intimidation roll.
and you're the strongest. So I'm going to. What's 20 divided by 3?
8. Oh, wait a minute. What?
What?
It'd be
We're
a
in a
fraction.
school.
Oh.
20 divided by 3 would be a fraction.
Okay. Then.
Do you want me to use my...
So it'd be like 650, basically, like 625, something like that.
Okay. So.
Maybe if it was 24 gold
So
divided by 3.
you get 6. You get 6. You get 7 because you're the healer.
What about me, bro? You killed
You
me too.
nearly
now.
killed me.
Lame.
I revived you.
Okay, good.
I'm
So
giving you mine.
let's just say all the gold is passed around just fine. Everybody's got a little bit of gold, 6, 6, and 7. With that being said, you guys are on the road. We'd like to continue down the path
Yeah,
of
I
the
guess
6 of the
7.
9s.
As we were on that path, can I do a perception check to see if I can't find that coyote that I threw earlier?
Yeah.
Damn.
The coyote itself. Yeah, sure, absolutely. Go and do a perception check for coyote.
Got 18.
Fantastic. So with that 18, yes, the coyote is upside down, stuck in a tree about 35, 40 feet away, which, by the way, it is not alive anymore because it got also hit by the lightning, and it kind of smells like barbecue. Actually, it smells pretty good. It has
we
been
keep it?
perfectly cooked.
Can we
Can I
eat
use
it? Let's
my
eat it.
mage
Can I
hand
eat it
to-
for 10
to
health?
grab it?
Hold on, let's do one at a time. What'd you say?
Can I use my mage hand to grab it down?
Yep, you giant mage hand appears, goes over, takes it down, and as it gets closer to you guys, because it's moving closer, it smells so good.
Can we eat it to regain some health?
Yes.
Absolutely.
Disperse
So
between all of us.
raise your hand if you would like to eat coyote.
For health,
Fantastic. Okay. So you guys all sit around, eat the coyote. Everybody gets 14 points of health
So I
back.
get 15 points.
That
You're
is
welcome.
That was a very succulent coyote that was thrown into a tree and then barbecued by a lightning blast.
Can I make a perception
14.
check?
Yeah, go ahead. Perception check. Go ahead.
14.
14. Okay, fantastic. So with that, you look around, and everything seems to be pretty normal. As you kind of look around a little bit, and it just seems like it's a normal path. You do notice that there are some giant hoof prints in the dirt going the direction that you were traveling, and they could be buffalo size hoof prints. They are very large. They are much bigger than a horse's, about 4 times larger than a horse's.
Chase it.
You guys just gonna start running down the
No,
road?
I want to vote so we can all have an equal opinion here. Who wants to go after it and who wants to not go after it?
I want to kill it.
We should probably go after it because that's what we were paid to do.
Yeah, we
you
should
are,
probably
you are
do
being
that
paid
right
for the
now.
demon buffalo.
Can I
want
find this
money.
guy and do a perception check to see if I can't see it?
Yeah, sure. Go ahead. So go ahead and roll and do a perception check from the sky. Let's stop the whistling, please.
I got a 6.
Okay, you fly up, but for some reason you're just feeling a little lethargic. You just ate this wonderful coyote, and you're just like so fat and happy. You don't get completely above the tree lines. You're just kind of like rubbing your belly and looking around. You do not see a buffalo, but you do kind of like look in the distance. You do see it looks like a town ahead of you guys. You don't even know what the town is, but there's definitely a town ahead. Probably about I'd say maybe 25, 30 minutes walk.
Let's walk there.
Cool.
All
So you
right,
guys
let's
go back
go.
down. You guys, walk to the town. That's their sound effects. As you get to the town, there is a sign that's kind of like broken, and it looks a little like singed and burned a little bit, but it does says "Welcome to Point." So you guys see this sign that says "Welcome to Point," and as you get closer to the middle of town, it's a very, very small town. There's just basically just like one stop, and there's just like one store has been burned down on one side. You can tell it's been trampled. There are tons of buffalo tracks everywhere, all over the town. Almost as if it's been ransacked. You don't know when it was ransacked, but there are definitely hoof prints everywhere. But in the very center of town, you see something pretty crazy. There is this ginormous sword. Like it is like the blade itself is like probably like this thick, like probably like 8-10 inches across, and it is sitting in this rock, and it's just like stuck in the rock.
I want it.
I'm the strongest. I should try and pull it out.
Fantastic. So you guys walk over to this rock with the sword, this massive sword in it, and on the sword itself there is written words.
Can we try to see what it's written in?
Yeah. Do you guys? I may not put it on there. What languages you guys speak?
It does not say.
Okay, it does not say on there. Okay,
Assuming I
fantastic.
speak Druid.
So let's go ahead and let's roll your d20 and let's see who can roll the highest, and then that we'll be able to see what languages that we can do.
13.
10.
6.
I got an
Whoa.
8.
16. Who got the 16? Okay, Savannah with the 16. Okay, so Savannah goes over and everybody else is kind of like looking at it like, ew, it's shiny. That's cool. But you're like, but there's words on it. And it says this: I can fill a room, but I take up no space. I can be in your hand, but not leave a trace. What am I?
Air.
You walk up to it, you're like, air. Nothing happens.
Is it silent?
Oxygen.
Oxygen. Everyone's like, why are you singing? I don't know. Nothing happens.
Silence.
Nothing happens.
Who's the smartest? Who has the most wisdom here?
I have.
I can fill
Oh,
a room,
no, I have 14.
but I take
12.
up no space.
I have 18
I'm
wisdom.
13.
Is it intelligence or wisdom?
I have 22
It'd be
wisdom.
intelligence, not wisdom. Wisdom is like how to
intelligence?
solve.
I have
something.
22
I'm not
actually.
that
I
smart.
have a 14.
All
I
right, so
have
go
22.
ahead and roll.
I'm drinking my fan.
Whoever's got high intelligence.
I got a 14. I got a 14 plus 9.
14 plus 9. Anybody beat that? Okay, cool. So, you know that this is. It's got to be a common thing that everybody interacts with this thing every single day. And it is going to be something very simple. But you're not quite. You can't put your finger on it, but you're really, really close. It's got to be something really easy. It says, I can fill the room, but I take no space. I can be in your hand, but not leave a trace. Excuse me, what am I? I can fill a room. What can fill a room that takes up no space?
Light.
Who said that?
Me.
Excellent. So
Yes,
with
sir.
that, you're like, light, and all of a sudden this thing just goes, and starts glowing huge. It appears in your hand, like it like disappears from the rock, appears in your hand. It is glowing like almost like the sun. And then when you open your hand, you're like, this is cool. The sword disappears. You hold your hand together, it reappears in your hand.
Ooh,
so
it's a magic sword.
At will, you can summon the sword no matter what. You just have to literally put your hands together like this and say light, and the sword appears in your hand,
Like
which is pretty
Excalibur or
cool.
something?
What?
Like Excalibur or something?
Kind of, yeah. It just completely appears in your hand. Now, with that being said, it is pretty awesome. It does 2d10 damage plus 5.
Hold on, let me write that down.
So it is very powerful. 2d10 plus 5 damage.
What does that mean?
All right, and it does radiant damage.
What does that mean?
It's 2d10 dice. Not this is a d20, but you get 2d10 dice, and that is how much damage it would do. So you could do. There we go. Nope, that's a d100, but that will work too. But it looks just like it. It looks like this. Yeah, and then you would roll that twice. So I just rolled it twice, and yeah, that could be like 20 whatever damage, which is pretty cool.
I want to do another perception check.
All right, cool, awesome. All right, doing a perception check right now in town. You now have this awesome sword. You just release your hand and it disappears. 18, fantastic. So as you're looking around, you see this. You look in the corner, and there's like little like woman, kind of like hobbles her way out and sees you, and she's like, hey everybody, how's it going? Yeah. And kind of like walks over, and you're like, is that Cartman? No, it's not. What's going on, guys? And so it's like this old lady. Why are you guys here? I'm sorry, there's not much left of the town.
I want to riz her up.
This is an elderly woman.
I know.
She's like 112, but that's okay. All right, go ahead and
This is
roll
an elderly
charisma.
woman.
Hold up.
Anticipation.
17.
17. Okay, what would you like to say to riz her up?
Can I have all your money and all your valuable goods?
Oh, yes, young man. Whatever you want. Come this way. Come this way.
And she
Yes,
turns around
ma'am.
and she starts like hobbling off. And she goes to like this little little house around the corner. It's a quaint house. It's a nice house. Opens up the door. You guys walk into this really nice.
I was actually about to leave. You can have whatever you want. It's all yours. I need to get out of here, or that thing is going to come back and probably kill me.
What thing?
You haven't heard?
No.
Oh, you guys should get out of here quick. It's this huge beast, and it's got flaming blue eyes, and it's terrifying. It killed my son and my grandson and my cat. I hated my cat, but it killed so many things around us. And I just gotta leave now. Yes. Wait. Where am I? Who are you guys? Why are you in my house?
I rizzed you up, girl.
Oh, you're nice. You're a handsome young man. Hey, you can have my cat. Oh, my cat's dead. Anyway.
I want to do a perception check to see all the money she has.
Okay, go ahead and roll.
18.
Okay, so you kind of like walking around the room as like probably every like 3.5, 4 minutes. She's like, yeah. Then one day I ate this. Who are you guys? Like, just kind of like spacing out every once in a while. You look around. You find 40 gold coins underneath her bed inside of this like locket thing. Does anybody else want to roll for perception while she is completely out of it? Yes. All right. So roll and tell me what you guys get. 13. Okay, so with you look inside this chest of drawers and you find some jewelry, and with that you do find a necklace that has it looks like maybe like a ruby on it, a ruby necklace that could be worth some money. Also, there are 2 rings, one of which is blue, and when you put this ring on that has this like blue kind of crystal, it looks kind of strange. You put it on, all of a sudden you kind of like, do you want to like the little like cold kind of comes out of your mouth, and so you're not 100% sure. You're like, whoa, that's like kind of weird, that's cool, and you're like, and then you take it off, and then you're like you're fine, and you put it back on, you're like, and you can like see like kind of like it's like cold almost, which is kind of strange, but you don't really know what it does, but it is cool. So you've got that. Who else wanted to roll?
Were there 2 rings?
There was. The other one is just a normal gold ring, so it's just a normal gold ring. The blue one is the cool one. Yes.
Can I do a perception check? I rolled 15.
Absolutely. So with the 15, you look around, you find a lot of really nice dresses that are handmade. So you have a collection of, if you want any of those dresses, you have them. On top of that, you find 3 butter knives. and which is 1d4 damage.
Not that bad. I'm gonna read.
All right, now we're back. What?
Kaylee, can I ride on your shoulder because I'm so tiny, and I'll help you?
You can ride my bag. Fine.
Thank you.
Can
Cool.
I heal Braden?
Yes.
piggyback ride too.
How do I do this?
Okay, so it depends on what spell you have or what ability. So what does it say? Okay, cool. And isn't it, is that 1d8? Is that correct? 1d. Yeah, 1d8. So roll your d8 dice, and then you're going to tell him what that number is, and that's how much he heals.
He gets a solid.
I have the same spell, it's just that mine is a level 1 spell.
7.
7. Okay, fantastic. So you get 7 health back. So you're good to go there. Wonderful.
You're welcome.
Right.
Heck yeah. So now you are healed back up. Now, does anybody else want to do anything before we move forward?
Can I
Yes.
search the potion shop for a magic restoring potion?
Yeah, sure. Go ahead. So go ahead and roll.
I got a nat 20.
Whoa. Okay. What does this do? Tell me a little bit about it.
Restores my magic slots.
Fantastic. So you go over there and you look around. You don't see any sort of books anywhere else, but you do find something that was missed when you're going to that secret drawer that was opened by Kaylee over here. You do feel something like underneath it, and it's something taped to the top. And as you peel it off, it is a small vial. When you look at it and you use kind of your insight to feel what it is, it will replenish everything back that you had before. Would you like to eat it or drink it?
Not right now. I will hold it.
Fantastic. It'll also replenish all of your health and all of your stats.
Katie, how much gold do you have?
Why?
I may or may not want to persuade you into giving me your gold.
Nope, sorry, we don't do anything against the own
Lame.
teammates. That is
Hold
against
on,
the
hold on.
rules. Against the rules.
Borrow some gold.
No, that's against the rules. We do not attack each other. We do not steal from one another.
I want to leave and get on with the actual quest.
Okay, good.
want to eat
Anything else before we leave?
I want to do a perception check with my new animal senses to see if I find anything.
Okay, good. Fantastic.
What's 16? Oh, never mind. Not 20.
Fantastic. So with the nat 20, you do notice that the man that was throwing ducks at you, he actually jumped into a bush, and as you kind of like walk over and you look in there, he actually has like a little like hidden bunker underneath the ground and stares downward where this bush is, and you like look down there and you can see a ladder that goes down into a pit, and that's where he disappeared to after he escaped.
I want to get my revenge.
Kaylee, take me down there.
Can I set you off by the stairs?
No, I can go with you though.
I mean, it's a ladder. I guess you can
Just
like
dig
I can't
down.
climb down ladders. I'm so small.
You are pretty small.
Dig
Hold
down.
up. Hold up. I want to go into that guy's house and see if he has any leftover ducks that aren't functioning right now. So
Okay, that's cool. So let's go ahead and who wants to do a stealth check to see if we can stealth in without him knowing? Because remember, this is a yes. So let's roll into who's highest. Because here's the thing: if he senses you and he explodes all the ducks in the tunnel, it's going to be close to like 40 damage.
Do I get advantage because of my height?
Yes.
What's my advantage?
You roll
I got a
twice and get
1.
the higher.
Can
I
I
got
stay,
a-
can
I
I
got
stay
a 1,
behind so I
y'all.
don't get
13.
advantage?
All right.
Can I stay behind?
26.
26. Let's go. Anybody else beat? I don't think anybody 26.
I got a 1.
I got a 15.
Can I stay
You're
behind so
running
I don't
around
get
with a
hurt?
dead corpse on
Can-
your
can-
shoulders. I'm pretty sure everyone can see you.
Can we just stay behind?
Yeah, you guys are staying behind. Let's have Kaylee and the groundhog down in the hole. So they go down the stairs and they get down to the bottom, and nobody can see you. It's totally fine. And as you kind of like creep into this like long tunnel, you hear there is you can see him now. He's this very muscly dude with like a short flap top hair. He is backwards, like working on some more ducks, and you can just hear him with his like screwdrivers and stuff like that. And he's so obsessed in making ducks. You do see an entire wall of ducks behind him, like these like small little like rubber duckies. But here's the thing: all the duckies that exploded around you guys were all yellow duckies. There's also green duckies and black duckies and purple duckies, and you haven't seen what those particular type of ducks do. Right now, he has no idea that you're there, and you're standing right behind him, about like 3 feet behind. What would you like to do to Duckman?
Want me to go underground?
Lightning strike or whatever.
Break his neck.
We go back and forth and beat him
They're
up.
all there. Like the entire place just sets on fire. All the ducks go off. 600 damage to the whole. Evaporates the town. Like point just starts collapsing.
2 of each color that we can find out what they are. I'm also tiny.
There are a lot of ducks on the
I can just wrap my
wall.
arms around it and you wrap your arms around me and then we can climb back up.
Whack, whack.
Whack,
I
whack.
want to get more.
All right, so Kaylee, with the stealth, what would you like to do?
Can I attempt to steal a few ducks?
Absolutely, yeah. So you have advantage. Roll twice and take the highest on that, and we'll do, if you have sleight of hand, roll on that. If not, just use dexterity modifier. So yeah, just use your dex. 17. That's awesome. Okay, well, I mean, you're good there.
That was a 7, so I'm going to take that one.
Yeah, we're going to take the 17. So,
Wait, I didn't add the thing.
oh, okay, go
Plus
ahead.
24.
So you're just amazing. So anyway, yeah, you can steal as many ducks as you want. How many ducks do you want?
One of every.
2 of each color.
Okay, you got 2 of each color. So you have 2 yellows. You have, let's say the ones that you can reach are 2 yellows, 2 purples, 2 blacks, 2 reds, and 2 blues.
Shoot, so just don't let the wires touch each other.
Yeah.
The green.
Wait, 2 yellow, 2 purple, 2 black, and
2 blue.
2.
And you have 2 of each. And he's just over there just, I'm going to do it. Another little ducky so cute. Look at me.
Can I do a perception check to see if we can find a manual for what they do?
Yeah, sure. Go ahead. So go ahead and roll your D20 and see what that says.
9.
Okay, you do not see any particular one anywhere around that particular area. Okay, and so with that being said, that ends this episode of Dungeons & Dragons. We have 2 of our people down in a pit with this guy making ducks, and the rest of you guys are up above in point, and we'll pick it up tomorrow.
With
Make
my dead corpse.
With the dead corpse running around screaming, saying, hee hee. With that being said, we'll see you next time.